So, what are some of the symptoms that I dealt with leading up to my cancer diagnosis? So, my first bout, smoking was a major factor with my first diagnosis in 2014. I was having trouble swallowing food, and I was also having trouble with my voice constantly changing, going from like full power to hoarse to normal to hoarse, and just a repetitive pattern. And then just generally feeling like I had a cold year round. And then with my second cancer bout, I was dealing with a lot of immense neck pain. Now, for some context, I did have a C3 to C7 neck fusion done December 2017. And then I started experiencing that immense neck pain pretty much immediately following that surgery. And then over the next month, I began having trouble swallowing food again. And then my voice had gone out. And then over the next few months, it would kind of come and go, but, it kind of basically remained gone. And then over the course of time, I wound up losing almost 100 pounds. But then we noticed a ginormous lump that had appeared on the right side of my neck. And combine that with the difficulty I was having breathing. At that time, I was in tech school and I was, dang near passing out trying to run up and down the steps. And then, of course, at that point, in 2019, I was a former smoker, so it was part of my history. And then there's also a familial history of head and neck cancer that runs in my family. My grandfather was also a laryngectomy. And then, being how I was on the road 5 days a week, my diet and the food I was eating wasn't really helping me out at all. So, in a general summary, cancer isn't just one thing that happens and then boom, you got cancer. It generally comes about as a deduction of other diagnoses and then finally rears its ugly head